Hello and welcome back to the Old Realms, and we're going to start another character. So, which one do you think we're going to go for? Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Yeah, pretty obvious. I mean, yeah, technically we could go for Britannia, because apparently there is a new career in one of these. However, I'm actually going to try out a new career in the Vampire Counts here, because I feel like doing a little bit of spell casting. It's been a while since we've actually had a spellcaster, so we're just going to randomize this guy a little bit here. I have no idea what to really make him look like, to be honest. I don't really mind. He's going to be in a robe, and he's probably going to have a hood on and stuff like that, so it's probably not going to be particularly necessary. Actually, wait a minute. Did I actually miss out on getting some spellcraft here? No, it doesn't seem like it, so I can basically just go with whatever we like. I actually would like to get some medicine if I can. Yeah, there we go. Medicine, absolutely perfect. And then we want to get spellcaster, of course. We want to get spellcraft as much as we possibly can. And then we are going to be going for the vampire bloodline career. That is extremely, extremely important for us. And we're just going to play on Bannerlord difficulty, as you might expect. And then auto-allocate clan member perks. I really don't mind about the clan members choosing whatever they want to do. And yeah, then we're going to just pick the bear. Why not? Let's just pick the bear, and then we'll just swap this around. There we go. There we have it. Nice. That looks kind of fun, right? That looks kind of fun. Alright, so it's going to be bear tilt, and I have no idea what to actually call the guy, because I guess we could call him something like Byronus, because he's a vampire. I don't think that... I don't think that's really any good, but sure. Otherwise, it's going to be Barnus. No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so yeah. Otherwise, as far as I'm aware, the last time I played a vampire, and this was a while ago, do bear that in mind. This was literally like a year and a half ago, maybe, or a year ago. I'm actually not entirely sure. Quite a while ago, I played as a vampire for the first time. I think I chose von Karstein. I don't know. Vampire. And the thing is, now here's the thing, yeah? Here's the thing. I think they added 2 new vampiric bloodlines. And I kind of want to play as the NECRARCH, because I don't think I've ever... I think that's the newest one. I think that's the newest one, and I'm really, really intrigued as to how it's actually going to respond and act. And so I'm kind of intrigued about it, because there is a thing known as dark energy here. I think that's new as well. I'm actually unsure. Alright, so first of all, we obviously want to go over here and try to recruit people. Now, the funny thing about the Sylvanian area is that you're mostly... I'm actually not entirely sure. Do I need food? It says days until no food 4. I'm actually not entirely sure. Ah, yes. As you can see, look at this. It says saving from undead troops. So we actually do not need as much food as you might expect. Okay, that's very cool. And we are earning dark energy already, as you can see right there. So I'm actually unsure. I have no idea how this is going to work, but I'm hopeful this is going to be really, really fun. And we are going to be going for well-built here. I know. Usually, okay, now here's a confession. I always take morning exercise. No real reason. I just prefer moving faster in combat. But because we are primarily going to be playing as a character that has a lot of troops, I kind of feel like adding 5 HP to every single one of those troops is probably going to add up eventually. Anyway. Let's put another focus point into spellcraft here. That's going to be very important. Do we have a point? Yes, we do have a career point to spend as well. So this is obviously the first time we get to take a look at the NECRARCH and its abilities. So as you can see here, we have Blast of Agony, summoned directly from the realm of the dead and cast by the NECRARCH. This projectile spell deals 80 damage. The Blast of Agony grows in size for every point put into the spellcraft skill. It can also be modified with several upgrades from the career tree. It is free of any Winds of Magic cost to cast. That's very cool. Alright, so let's actually take a quick look here. So I personally think... Let me see... Increase party size by 35. I think that's probably going to be extremely powerful. Oh, this ability scale. Ooh, ability scales with roguery, and undead troops can charge the career ability. But I kind of want to get this because look at the third thing right here. Spell damage increases roguery, and also you get 15 dark energy daily. So we're probably going to be going for this. Sounds a bit weird, really, because on the one hand we're increasing our roguery skill, and on the other hand we're not, because we're kind of doing a little bit of a jiggery pokery kind of thing. But we're gonna make do. We're gonna try to make do, and as you can see, we already have the merchant. Oh dear, you absolute imbecile! Why are you turning up right now, you idiot? I don't know why he is, but yes, I come back a little bit later, sir. Thank you. Okay, let me try and catch up to this guy if we can. No, don't help me, don't help me. Okay, yes. Okay, now, can you please attack? No, oh, yeah, well, never mind. Yep, yeah, that's kind of what happens, isn't it? That's kind of what happens. Oh well, never mind. I guess we are gonna get a couple of troops. I guess that's kind of worth it. Is it kind of worth it? Not really. Not really. I kind of wanted to go in and actually test out our career ability, if it's actually even going to work. I'm actually kind of surprised that we're moving so slowly, and that there isn't actually a some kind of movement increasing career option. There doesn't seem to be a movement increasing career option for the NECRARCH. Which is kind of interesting, because usually there is, and so I'm kind of, I might be a little bit concerned. I might be a little bit concerned about that, because that means that we're going to be moving much slower than most opponents. And for me personally, I don't really appreciate that, because let's face it, Bannerlord, it always is kind of annoying when it comes to, you know, chasing after enemies and actually getting them into combat, you know, because they can move very quickly, and well, I'm hopeful that we're going to be okay. Oh wow, okay, that's some nice damage that this guy did to me already, but thankfully we're still alive. How do I charge my ability, by the way? Seems like I'm going to have to use spells. Okay, yeah, so magic bolt, I do have that available. Boom. Oh, that was nice. Oh yeah, oh, thank you very much. That was actually pretty cool. That was much better than anticipated, and we can actually summon some skeletons, as you can see right there. And we are going to, well, we've actually already leveled up, hilariously enough. That was very fast. And I actually wonder, is there something else that I can... Wait a minute. I think maybe there's a better way for me to level up. Maybe there is. I'm actually unsure. But, okay, so, aha. Okay. So, this is a new thing. Dark energy is definitely a new resource that they've come up with. And this is basically the prestige and the council favor of the other factions. And it looks as though some of them actually require quite a lot. So I'm kind of interested to see how that actually goes. So let's try to do that. Gonna get a little bit of loot. Ooh, a legendary. Not bad. Okay, so that legendary is actually gonna be, well, I can only hope at least, it's going to be relatively powerful for us to sell. I'm kind of wondering whether I should recruit more people. I feel like I should continue recruiting, because I do want to fight some beastmen. Fighting some beastmen would probably be the fastest way for us to gain some strength here. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Wait a minute, I did actually level up though. So let me get that second point in here. So we're actually going to be gaining 15 dark energy daily. I mean, really, how can I say no to that, right? How can I say no to that? That's absolutely fantastic. And if I can get into more battles, let me just sell this. Oh, I really want to get this guy. I really want to try to recruit this necromancer, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do that anytime soon. He's going to take, he's going to be very expensive, let's just say that. And we are hopefully going to be able to get someone like that in the near future. Even if we can just get a white or a vampire or something along those lines, that would be relatively nice too. I gotta be a bit careful here as well, because we are indeed spiraling a little bit in terms of wages. Nothing too dramatic, so it's okay so far. Let me see if I can find a Beastman hideout. Usually they're in this section over here. Ah, no, never mind. Okay, we got some Empire deserters. These guys might actually be somewhat decent as a kind of a substitute. I feel like I probably should have gotten some horses. Yeah, we're moving a bit too slowly for my liking. Yeah, we move faster at night. Yes, we move faster at night. That is indeed the benefit of playing as a vampire, which I very much appreciate, because let's face it, I hate moving slowly. Let me just say that. I really, really do not like moving slowly in this game. I very much prefer being able to move fast and actually engage people relatively quickly, but I do not like the ability to go into battle at night. I actually prefer not doing that, so it's a bit of a double-edged sword for me right now. Okay, wait. Oh, there we go. Nice damage, nice damage. A little bit of extra damage there for, well, extra experience for us. And then we can literally just summon some of these guys. I'm actually just going to tell everyone to charge in. It seems like they are mostly playing defensively here. And my undead units are basically throwaway, so I shouldn't really have to worry too much about them, and I can only hope that you can see this, because let's face it, we really don't want a repeat of the last Warrior Priest episode, do we? Where we were basically fighting in almost pitch black darkness. Not sure why that even happens, to be honest. My gamma isn't that low, so guess it is just because it is dark, you know. This is how it is. Anyway, we are going to achieve victory here relatively simply, and this is another thing that we have to get used to now. Whenever we go into a battle, you have to remember that we are obviously having skeletons and undead do tend to die really, really fast, and they actually cannot be saved for any reason or another, so, you know, that is something to bear in mind. You know, we can't just, you know, think about our casualties in you know, one-dimensional terms anymore. We can basically just be like, oh, we ended up losing 300 troops? Oh, that's not too bad. You know, that kind of thing. That's kind of how we've got to change our mindset, in my opinion. Oh, wait a minute. I found some beastmen. Hello there. Okay, oh, there's actually a lot of beastmen. Okay, this might be a bit problematic. Hello. Okay, let's just level up a couple of people here. I don't think I have enough strength to actually win against these guys. Let me see. Wait. If there's a beastman hideout here, I might be able to get some scouting skill that would actually level me up. Yes, no? Why is there... Oh, okay, this is kind of strange. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but we did level up. I'm going to be getting another point in roguery skill here. Not another point, but I'm going to be getting my first point in roguery skill here. The reason is this spell damage increases roguery. How can I say no to that? Right. And let's see... Okay, yeah, no. This guy thinks he can win. This guy thinks he can win. But you know what I'm gonna say to that? I'm gonna say vampires. Yes, vampires. That's all I need to say to that. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be hyper aggressive here, because these guys are probably gonna try to use some thrown weapons or something like that against us. And I'm gonna, yeah, as you can see, now they do have bows. They do have bows. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. And we're going to use my magic bolt on them, like so. Yes, run through them all. Ah, wonderful. Okay, and then we're just going to wait for magic bolt to come back. As you can see, we've completely separated the opponent, which is exactly what we wanted them to do. And the archers are completely and utterly useless, which is exactly what we wanted. So let me see if I can just do a little bit of extra damage here. There we go. And I am leveling up roguery skill, as you could see. This is perfect, because there is a... career selection later on that scales with roguery. So that's going to be very, very impactful, because you may have been thinking to yourself, why is he speccing into roguery? That's absolutely the most dumb thing I've ever heard. But no. This particular career class does actually scale with roguery if you spec into that particular option. And hey, you know what? Well, why not? You know, why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we do roguery? You know, it's a really overpowered perk tree. I personally like it a great deal. But yeah, anyway, what's actually going on here with my speed? Okay, yeah, no. We're just disorganized, and we got some prisoners and so on and so forth. Okay, yeah, these guys will definitely want to attack us. I'm actually Really, really pleased that we were able to do that. Let's get some spearmen. Let's get some more scouts. Get some more leadership leveled up. Yeah, okay, we're... I'm not a terribly big fan of our leveling speed, to be honest, but there isn't much more that I can do about it, you know? We kind of have to do what we can. Okay, so wait a second. I'm thinking right now, let's go for this. This is gonna give me huge amounts. Yep. Huge amounts of experience right here. Very, very nice. And now we have another career point. For every known spell, your wins capacity rises by 1. I personally think this is not very good. I don't think this is actually extremely powerful. And me saying not very good is quite gentle. I could say harsher things about that particular thing. I mean, I just don't think this is particularly good, because for every known spell, your wins capacity rises by 1. For every known spell, I mean, technically you can get what, 3, 4 entry level spells, maybe 3 or 4 adept level spells, and then 3 master level spells, I think. So technically, if you spend massive amounts of cash, you might be able to increase your maximum magic capacity by, well, what? I don't know, 10, 12 each school of magic that you have available. And from my perspective, I feel like that's way too expensive for such a minuscule cost. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. As I say, maybe that is just me. Anyway, what we're going to do here... no, we're not going to do this. We're going to probably do this one. Yep. I think this one sounds pretty good. For every magical item in your battle equipment, you increase your maximum wins by 2. I mean, that's pretty nice. And as you can see right here, ability scales with roguery. So we're going to be going for that next. I think that sounds pretty good. And we're going to be speccing into roguery once again, even though I personally don't think that it is really, really amazing to spec into roguery when I'm obviously not really doing a huge amount in regards to roguish activities. It is kind of, it's kind of cool to see a career actually give you some benefit to having the roguery, having a roguery skill. And in general, I actually really like the fact that they have added in these career options that actually allow a number of different ways that you can build your character. Because technically, I don't have to go for this. I don't have to go for roguery skill if I don't want to, you know? I can decide on anything I'd like, but, you know, I think that sounds pretty cool. I think that sounds fun to me. Anyway, what we're going to do is, once again, we are going to do a similar strategy to what we had before. We're going to try to split them. And I am gonna summon them right about here, I think is pretty good. And then we're just going to bombard them a little bit more. There we go. And yes, you see this? Oh yeah, it's just divide and conquer, you see? It's just divide and conquer. That's exactly what we want to do. And I'm actually just gonna use my magic bolt once again. Nice. Okay, yeah, let's kill my own troops. Yep, that sounds like a good idea. I don't have a problem with that. And my medicine skill is actually leveling up dramatically for some reason. Not entirely sure how that works. Because if undead are dying, how does that actually help me? I don't know. How does that help my medicine skill? That's kind of interesting. Okay, I actually don't mind that though, to be honest. Because I am actually going to be leveling medicine skill. I know. It might be a little bit weird to do that, but that's what I want to do. So that's what we are going to do. We're going to level up our medicine skill. And hopefully I will level up relatively soon as well again. And then we'll be able to spec into it. Because we are... Oh no, we're not actually even maxed out yet. Never mind. Okay, no, we don't even need to do that yet. We don't even need to do that. So yeah, combat tips is obviously what I want to go for here, because I obviously want the +1 to troop tiers when recruiting from the same culture. That's obviously fantastic for me. And we are otherwise just going to be going back to Castle Drakenhof now. Yeah, that's the thing. I would love to be able to tackle that other Beastman party or these Empire deserters or whatever, but I think I'd probably be a little bit, maybe a bit too slow for them. I'm not sure, but we are also full capacity in regards to our prisoners. And as you know, we are wanting to level up our roguery skill. So leveling up roguery skill, well, what do you do to level that up? Well, most of the time you're going to be you know, selling prisoners and things like that. And yeah, sure, we're only going to get 1 point now, but hopefully later on when we're selling prisoners by the bucket load, we might very well get something a little bit more. And we might actually get pretty lucky. So yeah, anyway, let's just sell every single thing that we can. Yes, very nice, very nice. I'm not really caring too much about my own character's gear right now, by the way. Don't worry, we are going to obviously sort that out as time goes on. But my primary reason right now for doing anything, basically, is just trying to build up my army. Because the army is actually the main draw, in my opinion, for the NECRARCH. He seems to be more of a, not really a supportish character, but kind of a character that stays in the back and does spell casting, you know, does all the spell casting and does all the damage that way. And from my experience, I think that actually sounds like a pretty fun idea. I don't know whether he can he do the bat thing? Can he do the bat thing where he turns into a bunch of bats and flies around and stuff like that? Or is that a different thing? I'm actually not entirely sure. Oh, I got off my mount by mistake. My bad. I was pressing random buttons thinking, oh yes, let me turn into a bat right now. Yes, no, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? No, that's not a good idea. Okay, so yeah, anyway. Once again, similar strategy. We're just going to do the same thing again. I'm going to actually bombard them a little bit with some magic before we even get over there. Nice. There we go. Let's see. Should I just summon some undead right now just to kind of stop them in their tracks or something? Because they're being kind of annoying. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just summon them round about here. There we go. We get a load of spellcraft as well. A load of spellcraft experience for that. So I actually kind of like doing that. Nice. We actually gained a level from that too. That's great. I'm just going to run through these guys a little bit just to kind of, well, not distract them so much, but to do something to them, I guess. And then we could do a little bit extra here. I really wish I could charge my ability faster than I am, but unfortunately my actual damage doesn't really seem to be doing it. And I'm talking about my melee damage here. Only magic damage seems to be powering it up. And saying that, I'm going to use this on my own troops. Can I do it? Why can't I do it right now? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, I see. It seems like you need to actually target an enemy for it to actually be able to be used. So that's interesting, because I actually wasn't expecting that. I was thinking, oh, I can just use it at any time. I can just bombard my own troops. No. It doesn't seem like that's what you can do. So that's kind of cool. All right, I like that. Okay, gonna have to get used to that. Got another 55 there, and we're gonna get some roguery. We're gonna get to 25 in roguery in just a moment, maybe when we sell our prisoners. Hilariously enough, I'm actually considering fighting the 68. Should I fight the 68? I feel like maybe we could do it. Minus 15% armor weight. I will go for that because we do need to get, we do need to stay below 12 pounds as far as I'm aware. Yeah, we're also going to go for preventive medicine, obviously. That's absolutely fantastic. And I'm thinking we will probably be speccing into scouting as well. I know. Usually, it's not a good idea to diversify this much, but the reason why I'm doing that is so that I can level up faster. That's it. That's the only reason. That is literally the only reason, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do scouting a little bit here. Okay, 10% cost reduction for spells. I really don't care about that one bit. That is absolutely, in my opinion, somewhat pointless. But yeah, we're gonna take it nevertheless, just because. And I wouldn't mind. You know what? I'm actually going to recruit some more people right now. Oh, hello. Oh, we got a knight. Whoa, that guy is expensive. That guy's very expensive. I actually don't know whether I'm even going to be able to keep that guy. Because funnily enough, I believe he takes dark energy instead of money. Is that true? Yeah, no. He takes money and dark energy, as you can see right here. This one guy is costing me 4 dark energy, and I currently make 15. So you can imagine this guy literally, wow, that's very expensive, but he is an extremely powerful unit, so I'm very much hoping that he's going to help us to achieve victory here. I'm kind of a bit worried that I didn't wait long enough for my Winds of Magic to come back, so I might be in a bit of a spot of trouble, maybe. If I don't have enough Winds of Magic to use my main skeletal summoning spell, then we might have some issues, because I obviously want to use that. No, I can use it. Okay, we can use that, and we can also use Magic Bolt a bunch of times as well. So that's quite, you know, that's fine. That's okay. You know, we're gonna do okay. So these guys are obviously not exactly the most amazing enemies ever, but they're going to have to do, aren't they? Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Hello. Nice. Oh, that was some good damage right there. 32% of our charge. Very good. Oh, I like that. Yeah, it's gonna, I feel like they're gonna be. It's gonna be absolutely impossible for them to really do anything against our Blood Knight. I think probably. Nice. Just hit them right in the center. That sounds like the best course of action, to be honest. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm dead. I was kind of expecting it, to be honest, because I was kind of running in there a little bit too much, but I'm kind of hoping that we're going to achieve... Are we going to win? Yeah, we're going to win. Okay. Whew. I was a bit worried there for a second, because we are technically fighting in the nighttime or in the daytime. I'm actually not entirely sure what it is right now. But yeah, there's 9.5 renown for us, and we do get a huge amount of them to take prisoner, and obviously we do get to restore a massive contingent of our own forces, thanks to the fact that we are just an incredible necromantic kind of individual person, person, yes. Yeah, he's relatively good at what he does, is he not? maybe to a certain degree. Okay, 5% raid speed? Yeah, sure, why not? We're probably going to be doing maybe some raids, because we do need to level up roguery skill, so raiding some things might be kind of fun. Especially, especially if we become a mercenary for the vampires. Because if we become a mercenary, we are going to have an overwhelming amount of cash coming our way. Obviously, I could also sign up as a soldier, but I kind of felt like, hey, you know what? We've kind of already seen that. So even though signing up as a soldier is probably, I'm going to say it right now, probably the easiest, most efficient way of leveling up your character, at least in the early game. But I really love the fact, and this is another thing, the reason why the Old Realms is such a good Bannerlord mod. It gives you so many different ways to progress. Not just one. Not just you going and fighting some bandits and fighting some sea raiders and all that, you know, all that standard stuff. No. They give you all kinds of different ways that you can advance. And I actually really appreciate that. Anyway, I actually don't know what I'm going to spec in here. I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I should go for leadership, to be honest. But I feel like my riding skill kind of needs a little bit more. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some more riding skill here. And I do have 1 career point to spend. So we're going to do reduce the dark energy upkeep for Wraith troops by 25%. Yeah, obviously bear in mind that there are various structures on the map where you can indeed summon Wraith-like units. I actually forget where they are. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a problem, but they are... Where are they again? They're somewhere... They're not in Empire territory, obviously. I actually don't know. I think they're around here somewhere. This is a new area as far as I'm aware. I don't remember this area whatsoever, so maybe they're over here. But yeah, as I said, you can get Wraith-like units. Obviously, we've seen those in the other series as well. So if you've seen the other Old Realms series that I've made recently, you're going to see those Wraiths. They're running around, the blue kind of guys. And yeah, they're very cool. They are very cool, and they actually do a lot of damage as well. So they are very nice, and I would like to be able to take advantage of using them, but unfortunately I can't do that right now. So anyway, we're just going to sell everything that we can here. Unfortunately, I don't have any any weapons to sell, but 9,000? Yeah, come on, give it to me, thank you. You know, 9,000, absolutely fantastic. And I'm actually wondering whether we should go and speak to the Dark Magister. Should I go and speak to the Dark Magister? I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. I can feel my dark power continuing to grow. Provide me access to more forbidden magic, mortal. Okay, so as you can see right here, you need 1,500 dark essence. Even if you have the ever-living gift, the access to forbidden knowledge is restricted by my master. Provide us a gift, and I am not speaking of gold. I need you to pay with the essence of life. Then my masters can give you access. Okay, so yeah, 1,500 dark essence is required for that. And as you can see, we can learn some spells here. We can learn minor magic, any minor magic in actual fact. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay, I'm kind of surprised. And we do have the ability to learn a lot of necromancy as well. Okay, this is interesting. I'm actually kind of surprised I can learn this stuff already. And we also have dark magic. Unfortunately, I can't learn dark magic yet, but we will be able to once we have gained enough spellcraft. So I'm wondering if there is actually a thing that I want to go for. I'm thinking we might want to go for Dust Storm. This actually knocks cavalry off their mounts, from what I remember, which is very, very impactful. Petty Heal could be really useful. It does have a 75-second recharge, but I could imagine that that would be really quite amazing. Yeah, I actually don't know. Deals damage in a medium area. Shadow Blood sounds pretty fun, but you know what I really want to do? I really want to get... what is it? What is the thing I really want to get? I really want to get something that increases... Oh, heals allies over time in a radius. That sounds pretty fun. But yeah, there's a bunch of things that I want to get, but obviously right now I am not entirely sure, and it's not like I have spare cash. I only have 13,000 or whatever, so generally it would probably be a better idea for me to wait just a little bit, you know, just a little bit of time until we actually have some spare cash, and then we'll be able to do that. I'm actually wondering, are these the place? Is this the place? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Are these the places that I need to go to? Nope. There is a, oh, I can't remember where it is now, but there is a place that you can perform a ritual. I remember this very vividly. Is it over there? Ah, it might be there. Hunger Woods. Yes, I think it might be there. That might be the place. And that might be where we are able to do it. Ah, blood dragons. Oh, that might be fun. Let's get some blood dragons. Why not? That sounds like a fun idea. But yes, Hunger Woods. We might be able to do the ritual there, and then we can get some wraiths. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? My upkeep is currently not very good, though, as you can see. My upkeep is more expensive than what I currently have, but I'm going to assume that what we need to do is we need to continue fighting and things like that. Are there any other ways that I can generate dark energy? That's the question. Maybe there are. I don't know. Okay, so there is a prophetess headpiece, and that's not something that I'm particularly looking for right now. I'm actually kind of... I'm wondering whether I want to even go for magical damage or whether I want to go for other things that are actually going to provide me with more armor. But the problem with going for more armor is that there is a very specific thing that makes it so that you really shouldn't have more weight than, what is it, 12 or something like that? I think we've seen that already. Yeah, there's nothing here from this guy, unfortunately. But yeah, if you go here, you can see for every magical item in your battle equipment, you increase your maximum wins by 2. No, that's not it. There it is. Yes. Increase max wins of magic by 20 if your armor weight is under 11. You see? So basically wearing light gear is much more impactful in that regard. Okay, so we'll go for frugal here. That's going to reduce my costs, which is quite nice. And let's go into the woods. Yes, so as you can see right here. Aha. Absolutely perfect. So tap into the congealed essence of dark magic and bind some wraiths to your will. Empower your undead minions using dark energy. Okay, so I'm actually not entirely sure. Why can I not do the first option? Is it because I have too many people? I'm going to assume it's because I have too many people. So let me get rid of some skeletons, skeletal guards. What else do I want to get rid of here? Roaming undead, I guess. Roaming undead. There we go. Okay. So now I might be able to. No, I still can't. Okay. Well, I can empower my undead minions. I actually have no idea what this is going to do. 3 of your minions grew stronger. What does that do? Oh, it literally just leveled them up. Oh, okay, okay. That is quite funny, I gotta say. That is quite funny, considering I now have a very big deficit. Oh dear. It's probably good that I have to do this at night. What do you bet? Do I? No? I still can't do it. You can only perform this action once a day. I haven't done it once a day. That's actually very interesting. Ah, there we go. I can now do it. Nice. Okay, give me some wraiths. Give me some wraiths. I wonder how many. Okay, +1. 2? Only 2? Are you serious? Wow, okay, yeah, these guys... Oh, yeah, never mind, never mind. These guys are actually really, really strong, as you can see. 120 in proficiencies almost immediately upon first recruiting. So no wonder they only give you 2. Yeah, I don't mind that, but yeah. So as you can see, you can only do that once per day, not twice per day. You can only do that once per day, so... yeah, thankfully I remembered where it was, kind of, and yeah, now we're just gonna have to fight, and you know, fight, and fight, and we're just gonna have to do that, and hopefully we'll get a good amount from it. And I'm actually just gonna auto resolve here real fast because I want to get the dark energy. Do I get dark energy? Yes, look at that. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, yeah, I like that. All right. Yeah, I'm having a blast. Having a blast. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful class right here. I cannot wait to see what it's like when we actually level up a little bit more. And, well, stay tuned for that. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.